What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Rodney. Little Dusty just got back from the gym not too long ago. Made my food for the day. That full day eating video is coming soon. Obviously, I'm feeling under the weather. That's why I didn't do coffee and crypto this morning, but I put out quite a bit of content for the cryptocurrency channel. Welcome, Combo, to the chat. Racket Club, what's going on, man? How you doing? All right, today we're talking about actions over words and making sure we're looking at actions and not just hearing words. And of course, the format of these is I'm going to cover the topic of the stream right away so that people that are just tuning in can get what they want if they just want to check that out for a second. And if you want to stay and hang out, you can ask questions and whatnot in the chat. But before we get started, make sure you just clickety-clack that like button, push us up in the old algorithm. Okay, actions over word and actions over words and bottom lining actions, right? And that's what you have to look at, actions over words. Now, there's a lot of confusion when it comes to dating and with guys, and this is one of the things that really saved me so much time because there's so many tire kickers. There's people that are not serious about dating you. There's people that are serious. They have no interest in being with you at all, but they give off the impression by giving you or telling you things. What's up, Uncle Ruckus? How you doing? Welcome. Like they'll agree, like yeah, we can go on a date, or yeah, they'll chop it up with you in their the dating app. They'll talk to you for weeks and months. Even sometimes some guys wait months and act like women's pen pals for months and weeks over dating apps, or maybe women you work with, or maybe people you see casually. Maybe you've asked them out on a date or something like that, and they keep telling you, "Oh, no, we're going to, yeah, I'll go out with you eventually," or whatever. You have to bottom line people's words, not actions. If she really likes you, if she really wanted to be with you, or if she really wanted to meet you out for drinks or anything like that, it would happen. Sometimes people just tell you things so you can leave them alone. And this applies to anything, not just dating, because people say anything, but what are they doing? Look at their actions. What are they doing? Are you bottom lining their actions? What are they doing? Right? Are their actions congruent with their words? If maybe you're texting someone, a lot of guys get caught in this trap. I never try to become a pen pal. I'll maybe send 5 or 6 messages tops, maybe 3, 4, 5. It depends how easy it seems. And then I'll ask for a phone number or give them my phone number, set up a phone call, and then eventually get to a date. Or maybe I don't want to maybe call this particular person. I'll set up a date right there on the dating app, right? Um, so, or maybe in person. This is so you just don't waste time. The truth is, a lot of women have dating apps just to kill some time. Maybe they just broke up with their boyfriend, right? Maybe the guy that they're seeing who is the one fucking them, maybe he's not seeing him or something like that, right? Maybe the guy, the attention they really want from another guy, he's not giving it to them. Or maybe they're just feeling bad. Maybe they're sick in their bed and they just want someone to talk to, right? Because they're bored. Who knows? Maybe they stayed in on a Friday night and they want to talk to you. Who knows? But you got to bottom line people's action and get to the point, because you're going to save yourself a lot of time and a lot of drama, right? A lot of time and a lot of drama. The worst thing you can do is literally sit there. Maybe you get a girl's number at the gym or whatever. Maybe you get her on whatever you get her on a dating app, right? The worst thing you could do is sit there for weeks and months, just texting her back and forth and being like a pen pal, and then finally getting to the point. Especially with dating apps, it's already implied that you think you're attractive, like you think each other are attractive for one reason or another. She liked your picture or whatever you had up there, right? Maybe your lifestyle. So send a couple messages back and forth, maybe a few, maybe 5, 6, but never too much, and just say, hey, I'd like to meet you out for a drink. Here's my number. Hit me up and let's set something up, you know? Or sometimes maybe need to build a little more rapport. Get people on. I've noticed that if you talk to someone on a phone and it goes well, and then you set up a date, there's less flakes. But if you try to set up a date through dating apps, it's women flake sometimes because there's no rapport, there's nothing, right? So don't waste your time. Get to the point quickly, right? Save you a lot of heartache, save you a lot of trouble. And you can't get time back, right? You sit there thinking about this chick for months and weeks sometimes, and maybe you meet her out and she sucks. Who knows? So send it. Always send it. Get to the point. Women are tire kickers a lot of the time. They just want to be there to be there. And honestly, guys, meeting people out's the best. I was watching an AMS video earlier today. He talked about how everything's so convenient for us, and that applies to dating, right? You can order your groceries, you can order, anything. I've gotten stuck in it. I've been ordering my groceries for a while on Shipt because it's like so easy. It's like you don't even pay that much for a tip, maybe like $15. You probably pay $20 extra for the whole service, which is not terrible to not get your ass out of your seat and go to like a Target or a Walmart or a Vons. And same thing with dating. But the thing about dating is that you're only based on one criteria, maybe two, but one is your image, right? And two, two is Big A Armory. That's funny. Big A Armory says, if I take a girl out and she sucks, then I'm going to ask her out again. Hey, shout out to you ladies out there who are not shysty with the dome skis. But the second is your lifestyle, right? If you can portray a good lifestyle on your social media, if you can't for some reason and your life is really awesome, maybe you have a good personality, good charisma, well then shit, she's never really gonna know, you know, never gonna know, right? Racket Club, that's so true, right? So when you meet women in person, when you're at a club, he talked about like meeting people at clubs. He talked about people meeting people at the grocery store, wherever. He called it a necessary evil, but I don't see it as an evil. Um, it's easier because you have other things going for you than just your image like you just have on like a dating website. So try to get out there, man. Try to meet people. So many people meet through friends, right? They go like a party or like they have a friend group, they meet through friends. So try that route, you know. Build a better social circle. I work so much, my social circle is pretty terrible, but I'm not really struggling when it comes to dating a lot. And honestly, I'm like laser focused on my fitness right now, and honestly dating gets in the way of that. So I'm at a point right now where I really have to pick and choose. Bottom line, don't chase any chick. Well, the thing about men is that we initiate the pursuing, right? We have to initiate it. Why? Hey, when are you free to get together? You have the dick, you initiate the chasing. And I learned this from Corey Wayne, and it works like a charm every time. Usually women that like you will start reaching out to you more. After the first couple of dates, usually if she likes you and you've done everything right, she'll start to reach out to you more because she feels comfortable reaching out to you, and you're probably up more, in her standings than a guy, because women date a lot of people at once, right? If you think a chick you're not dating is dating a few other guys, you're probably wrong. She's texting somebody, unless she's like fucking not attractive at all, but she's texting somebody or something like that. So she's dating other people. But the thing is like once you build that relationship with a woman, right, she'll start to naturally want to chase you. When women like you, it's so true. They want your attention all the time, right? They want your attention. It's not like every hour of the day, but they want to see what you're up to. They'll hit you up, they'll text you about dumbass shit. Hey, I have this, or hey, I have this from when I last saw you, or I saw a movie that reminded me of you, and they'll reach out. And your job as a man to make a date. So the first couple of dates, you got to pursue a little bit, obviously, but then naturally, women want to do the pursuing, right? They just want to. That's just how chicks are. Now, feminine guys, see what the issue is with guys, and I made this "You're Too Needy" videos, is like for guys, it's not your place to sit there and text her all day and reach out to her. Let her initiate contact. It's always better when it's her idea. It's just better. Have some fucking testicle fortitude. I know. Maybe she has a fat old ass. I fucking know. Maybe she fucks like a champ. Whatever it is, give her time and space to miss you. If she likes you, she will reach out eventually. Some chicks have rules. They read some dumbass shit. We have rules too, right? But I think it's natural for a feminine woman to want to reach out to men, right? Especially when they built that connection to them. She might try to wait it out and wait for you to text her. You outwait and outwit women. You just wait. She'll reach out. She'll fucking, it'll be late. She'll be fucking missing your ass. She will reach out, and that is your time to make a date. Now you got it. And that was her idea to reach out, even though it might hurt, it might hurt because you have no other fucking chicks you're fucking right now or talking to. You have to wait it out. Give her time and space to miss you, right? So that's my thing on that. But let me read some of these. It's so true. I've gotten luckier just doing random things like shopping and other stuff, and I enjoy besides going to the club. Exactly. Yeah, just being out. Being out makes sense, right? Just being out. Them girls got a rotation just like fellas nowadays. Absolutely. Absolutely. They sure do. They sure do. Doesn't mean she has to be fucking all the guys, but she's at least getting attention from them. They're taking out her on dates. Dude, I don't know how many times in the past, and that I've been with a chick, and then maybe she ended up back at my place and she didn't think it was going to get there, because usually when they go out with some guys, it just doesn't work like that. Like whatever happened on the date, it didn't lead back to their place, so they're not expecting that. Maybe they didn't shave their choncha. Maybe they fucking wear shoes without socks. Maybe that's happened to me, or maybe something, that they were not prepared to get some dick on that night, or or something like this. They didn't think it was going to go there because they're not used to dating guys like that. Um, yeah, but women have a rotation, man. What's up, Bree? Okay, but I know I'm not ugly. This chick in my class was acting interested. I asked her on a date once, but she rescheduled, so I'm not chasing her, bro. Yeah, I mean, some chicks reschedule, but I mean, if you don't want to chase her, fuck it. If she reschedule on you, especially last minute, which I think is super fucking disrespectful, but women will do that because they can. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, get to the point quickly with women, so like if she's a tire kicker or not. And I can always tell if a chick's gonna like flake, because you can just tell like the rapport wasn't set up enough, and or maybe she's just not jazzed to set up a date with you. Some women are just like, yeah, 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 Thursday, totally Thursday, all right, totally. So what's up, Roger? How you doing? Happy birthday celebration to Roger. I can't go out tonight. I am not feeling too hot. I don't know if you could tell in my voice. Um, yeah, I mean, she rescheduled on you, whatever. I mean, look, at things happen, things come up. Is it likely? No. When chicks like you, dude, they will fucking whatever they got. Excuse me for that. Whatever they got going on in their life, it'll literally go to the wayside, right? It'll literally go to the wayside. They usually, if they're really interested in you, but maybe she scheduled a date with you because she had nothing better to do. Maybe there's another guy she was more interested in. Who knows? Who knows? But you know, I mean, here's the thing: if she reschedules with you and says, "Hey, I'm sorry," she's apologetic, and she actively reaches out to you and wants to set up a date, okay. I mean, maybe I would take that in that scenario, but I'm just not interested in dating women who are just have low attraction to me. I'm not. I don't care anymore. It's like I did that when I was younger, like trying to raise women's attraction, and like I just don't. I don't care if you're not like really into me. I don't want to date you. What's the point? What's the point to me? There's a point, right? You could still have sex with those women, great, but what's the point of dating women who have low attraction to you? Fuck them. There's other women out there who are gonna like you. For whatever fucking reason it is, they'll like you. Yes, Roger, we will. Another movie night sounds fun. Yeah, I can somewhat feel the vibes of an incoming flake. Yeah, you can, right? You can feel a flake. Or maybe she's scared because I wear sweats and you can see my dick print. That's funny. Probably not, but unless you have just a huge fucking hog, you know. But yeah, bottom line, people's actions. People could say anything, literally. That people tell you anything, but what are her actions? Like, yeah, I'll go on a date with you. Or sure, sure, totally. She flakes on you every time. She never makes an effort to reach out to you. Or yeah, thanks for your number. I'll call you. Never calls you. Whatever it is. Bottom line, the actions. Yeah, you should buy and take Rodney's spot. um, Uncle Ruckus says, "Yeah, I'm good, bro. Plus, she's got a kid, but you always want to give whoever a chance, despite their circumstances." Yeah, exactly. It's like, look at, would you get into a long-term relationship with a woman with a kid? If you're into that, you understand that, you know, that might be an issue down the road. But if you're just casually dating, then who cares? Who cares? I mean, it's going to be a little bit different. You have to understand that she's not going to be able to have more freedom. She's not going to be able to come and go as she pleases because, kids, you got to get babysitters and shit like that, right? So, but older professional women handle that shit. They understand. They're used to getting dick. So hooking up with a woman is actually far easier nowadays. Women are fairly aggressive and forward nowadays. Some women are aggressive. The really, really hot ones are not, but like mid tier, they're pretty they're kind of assertive. But only women that are really assertive with me are like super, super black, like super like masculine chicks, like black chicks especially. They're fucking aggressive as fuck. Um, at least to me. I mean, if you mean aggressive by like looking at you or putting themselves in your orbit, maybe, but or when I'm out, like everybody's fucking kind of drunk, then yeah, women are more aggressive. But like in a normal circumstance, got a gym at our grocery store, um, If a woman's not like eye fucking me or trying to shop next to me, I'm not going to approach anybody unless she's super hot and I just have to, right? I'm starting to feel old because I have low tolerance for women and I don't have high that don't have high interest. No, it's not old. It's like you just don't want to waste your time. Look, it once you like I've dated a lot of women who just have like okay interest in me, but like you can raise it up over time. You can, you know, literally like literally, you can raise women's interest up over time. You can. Women fall in love with guys they're not 100% attracted to right away, but why would you want that? Um, why wouldn't you want that like real primeval attraction? You could do that, but it takes some time. It takes some work, right? Those women are less likely to sleep with you. The first like date, the second date, sometimes. Um, but yeah, it's like I don't want to waste my time hanging out with someone that barely is like of me, has any interest in me or whatever. But I like hanging out with people who are fun to hang out with. Like, look at it's okay to like a woman's company. Like so many guys like think that there's some part of the red pill that I just don't like. I think it's fucking stupid. It's like you can't enjoy woman's company. Like you can't enjoy like just hanging out, getting food, shooting the shit, fucking. You can't enjoy that stuff. Why? Why can't you enjoy that stuff? It makes you a simp? No, it doesn't. That's stupid. That's fucking stupid. Stick up for yourself. Have a spine. Don't let women walk all over you. You can do all of those things while still enjoying the company of a woman. I think that I feel bad for a lot of the kids that discover like the crazy fucking side of the red pill early on because there's some very like coherent stuff like from Alpha Male Strategies or Coach Corey Wayne or even some of the younger guys like understand like yeah we hang out with women all the time. Like I enjoy a woman's company. She comes over, she's bubbly, tells me about her day, we're fucking chilling, just having a good time. And then of course the indoor Olympics happens, but you know what I mean. So what's going on, Biz? How you doing? This is our men's channel here. Men's and women, of course. We got Brian here, right? But it's okay to enjoy a woman's company. These alpha male videos are absolutely insane. It's like, oh fucking, you're a simp if you fucking. It's like, no, dude, fucking have some romance. It's okay. It's okay to have a woman hanging out with you, right? It's okay to have some fun. It's okay to have long term relationships and girlfriends. It's fine, you know. But it is true that there are laws in our society that are just not fair towards men. They're just not fair. They're really not, and a lot of guys do get wrecked and dragged through court, if they marry the wrong person or are in a long term relationship with people. I was just on Richard Cooper's channel a couple months ago, you know, talking about long term relationships from here and like cohabitation, especially in California. It's not good for men if you have like a lot of stuff to lose. Because if she decides to change her mind on you one day, which happens, right? Women fall out of love. I mean, women initiate most of the divorces. It's like almost 80%. She has the right to just change her mind, and then you have to pay alimony and all kinds of shit, right? Especially if it's over a decade. So you have to be careful of those sorts of things. The divorce laws are fucked up here. They are fucked up unless it's like an uncontested divorce, like super seamless. Like mine. Um, if you're rich on paper, you're fucked. If they can prove you have money, you're fucked. The Amazons be chasing women. Team light skin. If a woman only seems half interested in you, then treat her the same way and she will fall in love with you. Yeah, it's important to match and mirror like someone's interest. Like if she's taking forever to fucking text you back, you take forever to text back. If she, you know what I mean? Like match and mirror. It's fine. It's fine to do that, You don't have to be a cold fish all the time. Yeah, you should enjoy that stuff. I definitely enjoy the company. It's a better experience than just trying to smash and rip off all the time. Well, that's romance. I mean, sometimes you'll maybe meet someone who comes over and you're just gonna start fucking, right? But that's romance. It's like it's decompressing, it's catching up, it's slowly coming together. It's a few drinks or some food. It's something like that, right? Um, and then you get closer over the course of the night or wherever, and then you fuck, right? That's romance. That's the part of it. You know what I mean? Transactional sex is like a hooker. So it's okay to enjoy the company of a woman. Do you have to commit to her? I'm starting to look fucking shredded. Let's go, baby. But do you have to commit to her? No, you don't have to commit to her, right? If it's not exclusive, it's not exclusive, right? So don't be so serious. Usually, like, okay, over time someone may get feelings. That's just going to happen, right? You're spending a lot of time with someone, someone's going to get feelings. When that time comes, when you get the what are we talk, right? Because women bring that up, not guys. If you're a guy, that is not your department. When are we, head ass boy? Don't be asking that dumbass shit. She'll bring it up, right? The what are we? Even if you want a relationship, just wait till she brings it up. Your objective as a dude is literally just to make dates, have fun. That's what you hang out, have fun, and hook up. Shout out to Corey Wynn, right? And every other dating coach out there that's worth anything, not a pickup artist, right? They're gonna tell you the exact same things. You have fun. You usually lead, right? You're the logistics guy, you're the logistics manager in the situation. You lead the interaction, right? She reaches out over some dumb shit. Hey, it was nice seeing you last week. Ha. I drove by this building and fucking something reminded me of you, or something like that, right? Or saw this movie and someone, whatever. She's putting herself into your orbit. Hey, motherfucker, I want to see you, without saying that, right? Because usually like chicks like they don't come out and aggressively ask you, hey, you want to go out on a date? Sometimes, but usually no. So keep that in mind. They'll put themselves in your orbit, and you're a dude as the guy with the penis, right? Because you are the penetrator, right? You have the burden of proof, which is like getting hard, right? You are the guy. It's like Mother Nature. Like you have to perform. Like you're not just going to sit back and take it. You got to go ahead and get after it, right? You set the dates up. You make a fun, romantic time opportunity for sex to happen, right? You know, and then the same thing applies to like a long term relationship. After like 2 months or so, usually around 2 months, the what are we talk is going to happen, and you can decide whether or not you want to continue the relationship or you just want to keep it casual. It's up to you. Oh, look who decided to clock in for work. What's up, Jayhawk? How you doing? Them clavicles. It's called getting bricked up, actually. Yeah. I'm getting leaner. I'm probably like around 18% body fat, I would say. 18 or 19% body fat right now. So I think 15 to 12 would be comfortable for me. So it's been a while. I got fucking fat as fuck during the summer, during December, so that I'm feeling so great. It's been hard. It's discipline, and honestly, it's fucking with my dating. My dating life is like non-existent right now. I mean, I'm still trying to get it in. You know what I mean? But it's not really existent. I'm really just focusing on my fitness right now. And sometimes you have to do that. Like if you have a goal, dude, women push you off that shit so much. I cannot be going out drinking and eating food and stuff like that, missing out on sleep for women, right? But if I'm actively dating someone who wants to come over, maybe chill here, maybe doesn't want to turn up or stuff like that, like that's fine. But I'm making a sacrifice for me in the future, right? I'm making a sacrifice right now. I want to get in some good physical condition. I'm going to keep going after it, and women are not going to impede on that. I mean, I want to date women, right? I obviously want to go out, meet new people, have some fun, have sex with other women, but I'm not, because I'd rather just get ripped right now. And until I get to my goal weight, then I can do whatever I want. Now, obviously, I'm going to a music festival soon. And so, with the boys, and I know my boy's going to show up fucking in some shape. So I can't be outdone. So I can't be outdone. J hockey crazy as hell. He crazy as hell. But when it comes to thanks, Roger. When it comes to women saying things, bottom line their actions. Just bottom line it. Yeah, sure, let's go on a date. Never makes a date with you. She never. Yeah, no, I'll call you back later. Never calls you back. Women who like you will fucking say they mean what they say, right? And say what they mean. It's just true. It's just the law of the land. Women that like you won't just ditch you. They just won't. And if you ever get ghosted or something like that, just hey, whatever it is, she didn't like you. Whatever it is, you know, whatever it is, who knows? Maybe she was still, with an ex-boyfriend. Maybe there was another guy she was dating along with you, and she liked him more. But you'll be surprised in how many fucking chicks. It'll be a month. It'll be 2 months sometimes. Hello, pop up out of the blue. So don't act butthurt. Don't be a little bitch. If she ghosts you or something like that, or doesn't reply to your message, she may come back into the picture a month from now, 2 months from now. You just don't know. So don't get all butthurt. Some guys get fucking, oh, you think you're better than me, or fucking, you could at least told me whatever, or just like get all butthurt. Like, dude, fucking stop. I was watching something the other day where I think some guy was dating some chick and she flaked on him, and he went onto her Instagram story and saw that she was out. So he confronted her, like, don't know. Look it, if she flaked on you and said her best friend's gerbil died, she's probably fucking lying, okay? Which is fine. Well, for whatever reason, she didn't want to see your ugly ass or your handsome ass, but maybe not handsome to her. Maybe her ex-boyfriend says, I miss you. She's like, oh my God, I miss you too. Okay, whatever. And you look on her Instagram story and she's fucking turning up, fucking getting that shit with old boy in the club, right? She's throwing it back, putting that shit in the blender for a real nigga. And you're at home fucking, jerking off because you had your night planned out, but she ditched you. Well, take it on the chin, bro. Take it on the chin. Who knows? After her boyfriend fucks it up again, which he'll fuck it up again because people break up and get back together, and they're trust me, they break up again for the same fucking reason. She'll hit you up, maybe. Yeah, dealing with getting ghosted is tough. You good, Rodney? I'm purposely not chasing due to getting on my purpose in all areas. That's what's up, Racket Club. That's what I'm talking about. Women are a distraction, bro. They're such a distraction, right? They're such a distraction. Um, I'm telling you, smash your BF, her sister, her aunt. Yeah, don't fuck her friends. Dealing with getting ghosted is tough. Yeah, dealing with getting ghosted is tough. It sucks, especially if you think it's going well. You think it's going well, everything seems fine, you just get ghosted. Dude, women are hot and cold sometimes, bro. You just never know what they're going through. Like women are fucking crazy. I mean, guys are too, right? I've ghosted some people, quite a few, you know. But just women are just spoiled for choice, they're just spoiled for choice. So sometimes you get ghosted because she found somebody better, or maybe she's just fucking not feeling like dating, or maybe she's on her period. Who fucking knows? I don't know. Who fucking knows, right? But sometimes you just get ghosted. You just gotta deal with it. The worst thing you could do is seem desperate and over text and stuff like that. Like if you hit somebody up, and she doesn't get back to you, or she said she was gonna get back to you and she doesn't, like fuck it. You know what you mean? Don't fuck her friends if she playing somebody, give them cheeks up. You can try to fuck her friend, if you want to, but why? Who cares? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what kind of fucking situation you're in, but little stuff, little stuff. I like to call ghosting fading away. That's fine too. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes it happens. If you get ghosted, the best thing to do is nothing. Literally, you're done. You just sit there and move by. Now it's gonna suck, and you're gonna be thinking that, especially if you had a positive experience. Like if you went on a date, maybe you slept with a woman and she ghosts you. Maybe she just didn't like your dick. Maybe you didn't fuck the shit out of her, or maybe you did fuck the shit out of her, and maybe she got back with her boyfriend, or maybe she dated another guy she had feelings for, or maybe she just doesn't like the way you smelled. Who knows? It's not your job. Who cares? Right? The best thing you do is only control what you can control, and you can't control her. Right? But if you put in your mind that there's a billion other women out there, move on. Have some self-respect. Self-respect is important. Have a spine and self-respect, bro. That's the biggest thing. Is like respect yourself, man. Even if she's the only thing you had going on for you, you have nothing, because it's easier to have some respect when you have other women that you're talking to. It's like, well, fuck you, dude. Like Jennifer comes over Thursday and fucking fucks my brains out. Why the fuck am I gonna be mad about you who's ghosting me? You know what I mean? But maybe Jennifer doesn't come to your house on Thursday and fuck your brains out. Maybe no one comes to your house on Thursday and fucks your brains out. But you still have to act as if. It's just easier to be that way if that's the case. I'll send her a snap of me clapping her bestie's cheek and missing out on. You stupid. Yeah, there's a bunch of other women out there, right? There's many, improve, right? Whatever it is, improve, be better, whatever it is. Maybe that there's a lesson there. There's a lesson to be learned. Maybe if like you busted in 2 minutes, maybe you got to be like, wow, I got to really increase my stamina. you know Maybe if you slid it in and you just, oh, you're a one pump chump, and she goes to you the next day, it's probably because you're a one pump chump. Fix your stamina game. You can work on that. You can work on not busting in 2 minutes. you know Whatever it is. Maybe she came over and your fucking place was a mess, or you have roommates. You know, maybe you should fucking figure that out. I know it's hard to get your own place. I know it's unrealistic for some people, but you got to do what you have to do to get there. Fucking grind. Go fucking work an extra job. Go deliver food. Get yourself a studio. Make it nice. Once you get off your 9 to 5, go deliver food for DoorDash or find another fucking job. Figure it out. As a man, you got to figure it fucking out. It sucks. It's the burden. It's expensive to live. It's expensive to fucking exist, especially here in SoCal. It's expensive to fucking just exist here, but you got to figure it out because no one cares about your problems and women sure as hell won't care about them. They don't want to be your mommy. They want to just make sure that you have to be a whole happy person, right? No one's going to care that, oh, rent in San Diego is expensive. He's 31 and lives with fucking three roommates, and they all smoke weed. It smells like weed in here. The couch is dirty. The carpet's all fucked up. There's dishes in the sink. You know what I mean? His mattress is on the floor. Like, no one's gonna sit here and be like, "Well, it's Southern California and it's hard living on your own nowadays." It's like, no one cares. The bottom line is, figure it out. Time to hop on the ruckus and head home. My helmet has Bluetooth, so I'll be listening to. Obviously, thanks, Bree. We'll be talking to you. Be safe out there. Motorcycles are dangerous, man. A white girl named Sally will snatch your soul and twerk while she doing it. Sure, probably. Women are brutal sometimes, right? No, the fuck you can't get busty emo white girl. She touched me on bussing. Jayhawk needs some ass. Jayhawk needs some ass. Um, so you gotta stop making excuses and make yourself a catch. Make yourself a catch. Like I always say, hot women are literally a dime a dozen. They are. Men, we don't really give a shit about your career. We just don't, not too much. Are you fun to be around? Are you attractive? Are you easygoing? You know what I mean? Like that's what we care about. Like, yeah, we don't want you to be some fucking busted ass loser, right? But we don't care if you have fucking 4 degrees and you're fucking a PhD person. Like no one gives a shit about. Guys do not give a shit about accomplishments of women. We do not. Not a lot, right? I'm like, oh, I got a girl who makes 6 figures. Maybe if you're like extremely well, look at you want someone relative to you, right? If you make really good money, you want someone close. But it's usually not that huge of an issue. As long as she has something going for her, maybe she finished school, maybe she has a good job, she has a good head on her shoulders. Great. But I don't need you to be like a fucking Fortune 500 CEO or anything like that. It's just not, you know, we don't really care about that stuff. Nice, but it's not what we look for mainly. Is she hot? Is she fun to be around? Is she easygoing? Right? More personality traits. So but as men, they all care about that. Yeah, you're hot, you can get some ass, but if you bring her back to the pad, you got fucking roommates and your fucking bed smells, and it's just nasty. It's like you can't. It's hard to retain really hot women unless you can lay some fucking pipe. Um, yeah, but if she rolls up to your pad, it's clean. You live by yourself, maybe things look nice in there. You got some nice stuff. Um, nice little comfy bed, whatever it is. It looks good. It looks good on you. It means you have your shit together. Like, damn, okay, this guy at least has his shit together. Great. That looks good. Like I said, hot women are a dime a dozen. A rare man it's tough to find, right? It's tough to find, excuse me. It's rare to find a man who has his shit together, right? Oh, wait, I won't breathe. Mullen got me. You guys are wild in the chat. Jayhawk needs to just go rub one out. Jayhawk, just go to Pornhub real quick and rub one out. Speaking of porn, if you're watching porn, stop. Just stop. Use your imagination. It's bad for you. Use your imagination. Um, do that. It's good. Oh my god, you have completely screwed my life up the last 3 days. Military needs to go. What's up, Miss NFC Queen? I actually wasn't at drill yesterday, but I'm not feeling too good. Um, yeah, but Saturday was pretty. Dude, Saturday was such a long ass fucking. I was there all fucking day, almost 14 hours, just there doing nothing. So, no. It's NFC Queen, so I'm gonna get back on the train. Don't worry. We start the train back up. It don't stop. How you gonna give advice and take it right back? What are you talking about? Oh, goody, it's starting to rain. Ooh, be careful, be careful. Hey, Jayhawk Wild. So get your shit together, No excuses. No one cares, like, if you're a man. Like, literally no one cares about a guy who's fucking struggling. No one gives a shit. But if you're a kid, a dog, people care about you, right? Or a chick, people care about you. Oh fuck. No one cares about a man. You gotta care about yourself. And maybe that's the way it should be. Who knows? Right. These damn monsters killing you. I know. I feel good though. I mean, I feel good. It's just my fate. My head doesn't feel good. I feel like kind of a little. I've been working out still. Don't get that fucking twisted and sticking to my diet. But um, I'm about to work out myself. Get that shit, Uncle Ruckus. Fuck yeah, get that shit. Get this shit. I will. It's just a little sprinkle. Okay, I know. I saw your rig, Bree. It looks pretty cool. Um, get that shit, man. I love that quote. Who's that quote by? What a shame. Was it what a shame for a man to grow old? Oh, it's by Socrates. It's like what's the quote? I fucking love this. It is a shame for a man to grow old without seeing the beauty and strength of which his body is capable of. It's free to do. It's free to do. It's free to do push-ups. It's free to go for a walk. It's free to go for a run. It's free to eat less. It's expensive to buy all the best foods that you need, but to like maximize it. But getting in shape and stuff like that's free to do. It's tough, but um all right, Uncle Ruckus, have a good one, bro. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. I'm about to hit some push-ups myself. Ex dead bugs chilling with the broskies in the chat. Hell yeah, man. Get that shit racket. Hell yeah. Get a workout in, man. You'll feel better. Literally the other day, when it gets like cloudy in San Diego, I just feel down because it's never cloudy here. And it was cloudy the other day. My fucking apartment was not even the mess, but it was kind of a mess. I had some dishes in the sink. I had content to do for YouTube. I was going to drill the next day. I didn't want to work out. And I just said, fuck it. I'm going to go. Like, I literally just wanted to stay in bed and just play video games and eat bad food. But I went to the gym anyways. I still ate my diet. If I still made my videos, I cleaned my apartment up and I felt so much better after. Just do it. Just force yourself to fucking do it. What's up, Cool and Chris? How you doing, bro? We got Cool and Chris in here. What's up, baby? Talking about looking at actions and not words. And I covered the topic more towards the beginning of the stream. Pretty much bottom lining actions, especially when dating, right? Save yourself a lot of time, a lot of heartache. People are tire kickers. Women that you date, sometimes they're tire kickers. They don't have any interest of ever meeting up with you. They just want an emotional tampon. They just want someone to vent to. They just want someone to talk about with their day and stuff like that. Because Chad Thundercock blows their back out and doesn't want to talk to them, right? So, bottom line actions. Don't spend a few weeks or a month talking to someone on a dating website or even texting someone. When are you free to get together? If she likes you, she'll make time to get together for a drink, right? Of course, you got to build rapport, especially on dating apps. That's why I say maybe a few to like a 5 to 6 text messages back and forth on a dating app. Hey, let's get together for a drink sometime. What is your number? So we can, chat on the phone and I could set up a date or something like that. Women that like you will make that shit easy. Oh, here's my number, or here, let me get your number, right? And they'll reach out to you. And then you could talk on the phone for maybe 15, 20 minutes, maybe shorter, depends. So you have some rapport because it's all about building rapport. Like, chicks are not going to want to meet anybody out because, one, they're spoiled for choice. So it's good to build rapport so they know you more. And two, you could be fucking Ted Bundy. So you got to get people comfortable, right? But some women will just talk to you and say, yeah, I'll call you next week, and say, oh, how's your day? Or like, that's why I like to get off the phone. I'm not going to sit there and chat up with some chick that I don't know that's going to get with me, or who doesn't want to get with me, who doesn't plan on ever meeting me out for drinks or just wants some attention. Not me. You could do it to somebody else, but not me. So Netflix and chill, put on Baby Boy. Chad Thundercock don't do all this shit, bro. Nah, put some. I think Chad Thundercock is just a guy who has a spine and obviously has a Thundercock, right? This is true. I got caught up in one of those before. She definitely wanted an ear to talk to and be emotional with. Learn my lesson quick. Actually, yeah, you're not going to trade your non-sex or your non-sexual attention without getting some ass. Because look it, we want ass. We want the ass, right? That's what we want. And women like sex too. They want to get fucked too, but it's more of a focus in this, right? But they're emotional beings, right? They need to be able to open, bond, connect with you, right? Women open up to receive you, right? Open their legs. You're the fucking guy with the dick. You fucking penetrate, right? But they have to be comfortable to open up first, right? You have to open them up. That's why, when you're going on a date, like I said, logistics, it's the same fucking format every time. It works like a fucking charm. It does. Literally, you're gonna date chicks and they're gonna get back to your place and not even think they're not even gonna like, how did I get here? I had such a good time because usually women will sleep with you after a couple dates. So, you meet out for drinks, you whatever. Say like here's a good progression. You know, you meet someone on a dating website. Okay. You're chatting a few messages. Hey, you seem pretty chill. Here's my number. Hit me up sometime so we can get together for a phone call. Women that like you will text you, some right away, right away. It's a rare, but sometimes you find a woman who has high attraction for you and they'll boom text you. You know what I mean? Set up a time to chat on the phone. Why? So you can build rapport. Why? So she won't flake on you. Sometimes you don't need to do that. Sometimes you can just meet out. It happen, whatever, but it's better this way. Okay, and maybe the conversation flows well, and if the conversation flows on the phone, it's going to be fire in person, especially over a couple of drinks, right? You get a little tipsy, so you meet up, say, okay, hey, how about this? When are you free to get together for a drink? Or hit me with your schedule sometime so we can plan a day to get together. Women that like you will make time for you. Women that have low interest in you for whatever reason will say, I might be free this day. Why would you accept a maybe date? You never accept a maybe date. No one ever accepts a maybe date. Why? Because you have more self-respect and you have fucking shit to do. Even if you don't have anything to do, you must act like you have shit to do. I might be free Friday night. Okay. What the fuck do I look like accepting or having my Friday night committed to a maybe date? Why? Because you ain't got nothing else to do. Even if you don't have anything else to do, act as if, goddamn, you know. So women that like you, be like, I'm fucking free all day, all next week. Or hey, if she's a busy professional, which most older women are, they got shit going on. I'm free fucking Tuesday. I'm free Thursday and Friday after 6. Fine. Oh, sure. How about we get together Tuesday 6 at so and so bar? Great. I'll see you there. Boom. Once you get there, you're having a good date. You're letting her do most of the talking because women like to fucking run their mouths, right? 80-20, that's a good rule. You're asking her questions about herself. She's blabbing to you, and then she starts asking you questions about yourself. Well, then that's great. That's the natural flow of things, right? That's the natural flow of things. Hey, I know a place next door or down the street. You want to go shoot some pool? She likes you. She's like, yeah, sure. You go fucking shoot some pool, right? An hour's gone by, 2 hours. Maybe you're touching and laughing and stuff like that. Hey, you want to get an appetizer? Let's get an appetizer next door at the fucking same place. Then you hit her with the, would you like to go back to my place for a drink? Maybe she says yes. Maybe she says no. Sure. Great. You could follow me in my car if you're not too drunk, or maybe take an Uber, whatever, right? Set it up, figure it out, be the man. And then she's at your house. It doesn't mean you're gonna fuck, but like I said, some women are unprepared. Some women don't think it's going to happen like that. They think they're going to meet you and just fucking disappear after a drink because it was a whack ass date or something like that. So that's progression. It's not way too much work. Look at as you get older, unless you're like fucking Drake or you're dating like fucking twos, women are not just going to show up to your house. They're just not. They're not going to pop up to your house. They're just not. Unless you have any kind of status or something like that, they're not just going to go straight, especially if she's hot. What the fuck does she look like going from set to, some women will do that. You can meet women on the first night, not even date them or have any fun or build any rapport and fuck them, sure. But not the ones you probably really want. So, motherfucker, I'm older than you. So what? What does that mean? Boring ass movie. Nah, but put a boring ass movie always as a chick. I never watch a movie when I'm with a chick I just barely met. Never, ever, ever. Because like, how do you get to know each other over some movie? Look at have some board games, but break out some fucking Jenga or some Connect Four. Put some music on. Look at fucking set the mood. You know, once you get her back to the pad, maybe you've already established a relationship. You already dated. Now she's down to probably come over sometimes and just get some dick. Sometimes that happens, right? You don't have to wine and dine her every time. A date could just be coming to your house after a long day of work, chilling a little bit, decompressing, and then fucking. That could be a date, right? A date doesn't always have to be a restaurant or something like that. It can be, right? But never invest too much on the first date. I always say drinks because if it's bad, you could just go home and you didn't spend that much money, right? If you having a couple of drinks and she seems disinterested or she came out for a free meal, she thought she was going to get fed, bitch came hungry, thought she was going to get some food, right? Or she's not asking you questions, she's giving you one word answer, she's texting or something, you can excuse yourself and go. Hey, it was good meeting you, but I'm gonna take off now. I got to work early in the morning, so thanks. See you never, or see you later. You know, fucker. You don't owe anything to anybody, right? It's low risk, right? If you don't drink alcohol for fucking tea or coffee, what the fuck you're into, I don't know. But make sure it's in the evening because that's when romantic shit happens in the evening. Um, yeah, like it's you don't take a woman out to a 5-star restaurant. But now, if you've been dating for a while, I like to go to nice places. It doesn't have to be fucking like I'm not gonna spend a few $100s on dinner, but I like to get some good food. Like if I've been hanging out with a chick and I enjoy her company because it's okay to enjoy a woman's company regardless of what you hear on other fucking channels. It's okay to enjoy a woman's company. You don't have to be in a committed relationship. If you enjoy her company, she's fun, she's easy to be around, you guys always have sex, and it's just a good relationship, take her out for dinner. Who cares? Right? Who cares? Go to a nice place, get some dinner. Right. But a date doesn't always have to be that. It could be at your place. But if you're at your place, you don't have to put on Netflix or a movie. Why? Why watch that? Why not just interact? Have some fun, you know? Fucking light a candle, fucking put on some music, break out the Jenga, bring out the fucking Connect Four or the Uno, and start talking about. Ask her questions. Just ask her questions. If you always feel like you have nothing to talk about, how was your week? Literally, how was your week is a 30-minute time block. And even if she tries to put it back on you, how was your week? Yeah, I got some work done. I hit the gym a lot. Whatever. But that's crazy. Your boss said that. Like, how long you been working there? And she'd be like, blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, like literally. And then my mom said, like, "Oh, does your mom live here in California, or you just here by yourself?" "Oh, well, I actually moved to California when I was fucking 5 and shit." Like, literally, just ask her questions. Especially if she's like comfortable with you, she's gonna blab so much, and that's easy for you because you could just play Jenga or whatever the fuck you're playing, have a sip of your little drink, and just you know. And then as the night goes on, you get closer and closer, and then you heat that ass up like a ham and cheese lean pocket. You trying to fall in love and shit? That's way too much work, motherfucker. I'm older than you. That shit happens in Texas. What about dipping your pen in the company ink coworkers are? Dude, I did that shit so much. That is so bad. Yeah, I mean, it depends. It depends. If you're like in a managerial position, oh, it's probably not good to fuck people under you, just because it's a weird thing, especially if you directly control the fate in their company, it could be seen as like a quid pro quo, like this for that kind of thing, which you don't want if you're in a big company, right? A big corporation, you just don't want that. But if you're like on the same level, well, then understand that if things get complicated, work's going to get complicated. There's been a lot of couples who have met at work and have been fine. And there's usually protocols in place. If you start fucking a coworker or dating a coworker, they'll move you to different branches or something like that. But we call it shitting where you eat and dipping your ink in the company or dipping your pen in the company ink is what we call it. Be careful with that. Been there, done that, got the fucking t-shirt. I tell you what. I tell them straight up 10 out of 10. I get the you up text. I tell them straight up, hell's nah. I'm talking about put old boy in turtle mode. You trying to fall in love and shit. Dude, you're not fucking tens like that, dude. I'm telling you, you're not. You're just not. You're just not. No one, nowhere on the internet or anywhere, people that's successful with chicks just fucking fuck tens like that unless you're Drake. Come over. I just met you. Come over, head ass boy. If you have a relationship with her, yeah. If you know her, yeah, then she'll come over. Fine, you know what it is. But if you're just meeting a random girl randomly, hey, I just want to fuck, come over. If she's a hot woman, she's not coming over your house just to come over, unless you're fucking a celebrity. It's just not gonna happen. So every once in a blue moon, right? I'll message you my line up and all the text messages. Sure, send it. But you can get away with that with chicks that maybe you're kind of in, like eh. Which we're guys. A little bit of alcohol and our standards go way lower. But I'm a local celebrity. That's probably a big thing, right? If you're popular and where you're at, then that's status, right? Um, but when it comes to bottom lining actions, make sure you bottom line. What's up, Gabe? How you doing? I'm feeling a little better, hydrating and whatnot, hanging out with the boys. Make sure I get the appropriate amount of food. Getting ready to watch the Warriors game tonight. That's gonna be nice. That'll be cool to watch. But remember, coworkers are a little. They can be trouble racket club. Especially, the best thing you can do is act like nothing. Right? Don't be fucking needy at work. Don't be fucking. And sometimes it's not even you. It might be her, right? But just keep that shit on the low low. Like the thing is, if she has close friends at work, they're probably gonna know. And chicks got big ass mouths. So just don't be that guy. She can keep her mouth shut, great, but you gotta keep your mouth shut too. Like, hey, bro, I'm banging Susie over in fucking the clothes department. Maybe he's fucking jealous of you. Maybe he'll tell on you, right? Just keep that shit to yourself, unless he's like your boy and you know he could be quiet. But you gotta keep that shit to yourself, dude, because if that gets out, especially if you're in a supervisor position, you're fucked. That shit never works. Coworkers will always end bad. I've seen coworkers like actually like get married and shit. Like that shit happens. I worked in retail like my whole life, but maybe it's different in retail, but in my whole life, and there's managers fucking under everyone. A lot of people are fucking, but it depends what position you're in, like what role you're in. But yeah, it can end up bad, right? Because you get the same shift. Maybe you had a bad breakup. Maybe you cheated on her or something like that. It's all bad. It's all bad. It's all bad. Yeah, it can be all bad. Don't dip into the company ink. Yeah, it's usually good not to do that, but sometimes people can't help it. Like attraction's not a choice. If you're working with a fucking baddie, right, and she likes you too, it's just like you're a dude. You're probably gonna end up fucking her or something or hanging out, whatever. I worked at hella bars, and you smash once she falls in love, it's over. That's funny. I actually worked as a bar back for a little bit. You meet so much women at a bar. When I moved to Portland, I was kind of transitioning to a job back in retail, and I worked as a bar back at like a pretty big brewery. It's called Von Ebert's now in Portland, and we used to be called Fatheads. I met so many women there, so many coworkers, just women sitting there visiting because Portland's a big hub, and had a lot of good experiences there. Just working there for like I think it was like 7 months or 6 months, maybe a little less. But I met a lot of women there, and then like at the after party there in Portland, dude. Portland is literally a fucking place where adults go to retire. Or kids go to retire. It's insane. It's insane, or whatever, right? It's like everyone from Portland is not from Portland, if you know what I mean. Like they're not from Oregon. Like Portland's its own universe. Oregon is way different than Portland. Portland's a fucking a different universe. But everyone's so free and open. Dating was so fun in Portland. It was so fun. Like I wouldn't. There's a lot of women I would not want to be with long term because of just the culture and the vibe, all that overly aggressive feminism and stuff like that. Like I understand feminism, but the overly aggressive shit, the crazy shit, that no masculinity at all, to me is fucking insane. To me it's fucking nuts. I can't stand it. But dating those women is fun. Having casual relationships with those women are fun. Would I want to be with them long term? Absolutely not. But I met some real gems out there. Very, very good people and very, very fun situations. I learned not to stuff everyone like a Build-A-Bear. That shit ain't always the move. Exactly, Jay. Hey, sometimes it's not fucking worth it, Jayhawk. You're right. Sometimes it's just absolutely not worth it. That post nut clarity will tell you anything. You should listen to that. You should listen to that sometimes. You know, because think about it, especially coworkers. It's like if you think someone's hot, you know what I mean, and you fuck, just the next day you go to work, you have to see them, and now you're worried about fuck. Am I going to lose my job? Fuck. 43. I picked up a part-time job about a year ago at a really big restaurant, and a man was there with so many hot younger women. I couldn't believe him. And a man was there with so many hot. Yeah, I mean, yeah, yeah, sure. I don't know his man. The thing about like men is that as we get older, sometimes you know uh, I think we get better with age. Money's the great equalizer, we call it, right? Money, status, charisma, um all that stuff is the great equalizer. you know that's why if you're a man, you shouldn't really have no fear. You should have no fear. Like if you're feeling down about your situation right now, or maybe you're not successful with some women, or maybe you can't get what you perceive to be tens or whatever, or maybe higher than that, well then you still have time to work on yourself, whatever it is, physical, mental, you know, financial. You have time. You just got to put in the work, you know. Women are hottest in their early 20s, you know, or mid 20s, or some, of course women are hotter later on, but like for the most part, right? You know, because we, how many women were bombshells in high school, or like maybe a little bit after high school, but are now just like, bleh, you know, they're just like overweight and just let themselves go. You know, beauty goes away with age, but for men, we just get better, you know? So don't feel so down, you know? Don't feel so down about yourself. Yeah, many hot young, some guys are just chads. Some guys are just so good with women they don't even fucking realize it, you know? They're good, you know? Some people have to work on some their self, you know? I have friends who are a couple friends who are just good with women, you know? Are they, did the relationships work out? No, because they're fucked up in some way, but attracting women, they just have a natural, like, I don't know what it is. They just never had a problem with women, you know? Which is not the case for most guys. Too many really hot young women in Lake each 18 to 23. Yeah, I mean there was a lot of hot women. I didn't mean the man part. Oh, hot women. And women, there are so many hot younger. I couldn't believe it. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just ass everywhere, you know. And you're an older guy too, you know. You take care of yourself a little bit, got a little money, maybe present yourself well, you know. Maybe you know, you pick up some women too, you know. Dude, girls just want to have, shout out to Cindy Lauper, man. Girls just want to have fun, right? That's a big one of the biggest things I get from Corey Wayne is that Cindy Lauper shit. I'm like, dude, girls just want to have, dude, that girls just want to have fun. And if you're being a fucking prick or a Debbie Downer, I tell you, you can't do that. Or like, especially if you start dating like someone and you're just fucking like, where were you, head ass boy? You know what I mean? Like, just girls want to have fun, bro. That does not mean if you're in a committed relationship, you let her go fuck all your friends. That's not the same thing. But don't be so serious all the time, bro. Don't be a downer. Live a little bit, you know? Girls just want to have fun. With a big bag of Saitama. Tell me how to pull Mullen. Mullen is telling me I have to eat an edible arrangements out of her pussy if Bitcoin goes to 17K. I'll keep you posted, Jayhawk. I have a big bag of Saitama by the dip. Fuck that shit, bro. Crypto's not looking good right now. It is not looking good, guys. My portfolio looks terrible. It feels bad, but whatever. I'm gonna hodl. I bought some more Polygon today. I'll buy some more. I'm thinking about picking up some more ADA, some Cardano, stuff like that. But yeah, man, dude, I'm telling you, man, especially at jobs like that, so many women are like, "Do it. What the fuck is wrong with you?" I mean, maybe she was in San Diego. I mean, I'm not gonna go out of my way to. I'm fine right now, you know. Okay, Rodney, I'll be there to cheer you up. Using voice to talk. Oh, okay, Gabe. Gabe. Hey, I'm gonna take a piss. I'll be right back. Click and click that like button. I'm not done. Not done. You know, I was kind of like that in my early 20s, like such like a fucking Debbie Downer, bro. Like I was such a little fucking party pooper sometimes, and I hate that shit. Like, dude, like especially if you just gotta let people come and go as they please, you know. And it does, like I said, it doesn't mean you sleep with the neighborhood, but what it means is like, dude, you should be able to. People should not have to give up their friends, their hobbies for you, and you shouldn't have to do that for them. You got to let people come and go, right? Because naturally they want to be with people like that. They don't want to be, unless they're emotionally fucked up, with people who try to hold them down, who try to make them say they have no life, you know? It's like that's crazy. That's crazy. You shouldn't covet people. They're not your object, you know. You got to let people come and go as they please. And the people that like you they'll want to be with you. If you feel like you need to lock someone down to like a commitment, then something's wrong with you, you know? It's not normal. Don't be, and if you're not like that, because most people are needy and stuff like that, you'll automatically be different, you know? Take it or leave it kind of attitude. Life is crazy because I've met so many of my exes on accident because I wasn't in a thirsty state of mind. Yeah, bro. You know, it's okay to be thirsty. Look at thirst drives a lot of us, right? To improve ourselves. It's okay. But sometimes when you're just going about your day, you just meet someone. Shit's weird, man. Shit's weird. It's weird. If you think back to like your last like great maybe relationship or maybe experience with someone, like think of the steps it took to get there. Like, damn, shit just happens by chance sometimes. Like, damn, if I didn't do this, this would have never happened, which means I would have never met this person. You can't hold, so she can't hold nut. You crazy, bro. What's up, Ron Gomez? How you doing? Ron. Got the Sasuke picture. Picture going on the road trip with his pissy ass. I make sure not to drink a lot of water. Dude, I'm drinking a ton of water the other day. I picked up more Crow and Avix. Nice, nice, nice. McDonald's application from form ready. Right? Shit. Yeah, but girls just want to have fun, man. Don't be fucking so serious, dude. Fucking just chill. Dude, go have some fun. Fucking drink, dance, fucking relax. God damn. Fuck yeah, Jenga. Sorry that was quite delayed. I made it home and safe. That's what I'm saying. Like, host, be a host. Would you like a drink? What you got? I got rosé. I got fucking what's the white fucking I say white or red wine. I say something like that. I got beer. What are you drinking? I have some wine or I have a beer. You know what I mean? Like be a good host. Turn the music on a little bit, but your place is clean. Roger knows what I'm talking about. Literally, just break out fucking Jenga. Just do it. Have some fun. It worked every time. It works. You know, what are your convo starters when meeting rando girls out and about? What do you mean, like? What do you mean, like on a date, or just like randomly, like at a gym or something like that, or like it depends on the situation. I mean, it depends. Like when women really like you, like when you're out at a bar, like they'll will stare you the fuck down, right? With their friends looking all awkward and shit. That happens a lot, especially when I'm out at bars. It doesn't really happen like regularly. But I like to use, especially if I'm getting eye fucked, I literally all I say is, excuse me, do you have a staring problem? Like, come up charming. Don't fucking you got a staring problem, bitch. You know what I mean? But just, excuse me, do you have a staring problem? Because I've been over here or wherever, and you've been staring at me the whole time, and a little smirk on your face. Something like that, like something really relaxed. That's what I do if I'm in that situation. At the gym, it's hard to tell, right? It's hard to tell because you're at the gym, you're in the same environment all the time. I'll ask them something about what they're working on, or like, hey, we're on the same split. Maybe if you're both hitting like chest day or something, or a push day. Damn, it looks like we're on the same split. Or nice tattoo. Or where did you get this? Or whatever the situation is. Or if you're at a grocery store and you're buying the same things, maybe start a conversation about maybe she's in the produce department, or so she's buying whatever. Talk about a current event. You don't have to have some pickup line that's out of some book. Just go up to her and start talking to her. If you're nervous, you're nervous, but I guarantee you, if you see someone that you're really attracted to and like you're compelled, like fuck, like you literally don't have to hit on everyone, so don't feel like you have to, because as a guy, we're gonna think a lot of people are attractive and you're gonna want to fuck a lot of people, but you'll know when you see someone that's like, damn, like damn. But the thing is, it's like you don't know, they could have a boyfriend, maybe they're emotionally unoccupied, maybe they don't like black guys, who fucking knows? Maybe chances are they're not going to have a high attraction in you, but um Roger, yeah, Roger works at a brewery and he brought me a bunch of seltzers. So those are some good conversation starters. Just talk about whatever's at hand. you know if it's on a date and you're meeting someone out for the first time, ask her questions. Just ask her questions. So what do you do for work? you know blah 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 blah. How did you get into that? Blah 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 blah. Oh, you moved here from where? Blah blah blah. Oh, you went to what school? Blah 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 blah. And even if she asks you a question, make an answer briefly. It's okay to chat a little bit, but she should be doing most of the talking, because people that share more information with you feel closer to you, right? Your goal is to build rapport. And look at yeah, everything starts off casual. Like, yeah, you're gonna everything starts off casual. Like, you're going to um people it starts off dating and you don't know each other and eventually you're gonna have sex or whatever like that and then things get serious, but it's your choice to want to continue things to a serious point. Thank you, Aviator. Subscriber number 98. We're almost at 100 subscribers. That's insane. Nice. um the thing is, it's like people, I hate when I see like looking for something serious, looking for something this. It's like everything starts off casual. Everything. Nothing starts off serious. And if you meet someone who's like, I want to get married right now, like dating older chicks, that's going to be a problem, right? Dating older chicks, especially if they like you, it's going to be an issue, right? Because they want to get everything done now because that clock is ticking, right? But when people say like I'm looking for something serious, like yeah, yeah, maybe, maybe, but it's like everything starts off casual. So what the fuck do you mean? Then things get serious if you want to take it there, or if she likes you, or if things go well, right? So don't be one of those people that say, this is what I want. Like, I want something serious, something right now. It's like, dude, stop. Fucking have that serious mentality. Like, just relax. Even women who say that, you still got to have a come and go kind of attitude, right? Come and go as you please kind of attitude. Like, don't be so serious. Yeah. Why so serious? I want something serious. I don't want just another this, or I don't want just another that. It's like, dude, relax. Relax. Live a little bit, fucking shit. I'm gonna show her my prison wallet crypto at the store. You're gonna get arrested. Bust out that phrase 10. Um, yeah, but um, everything starts off fucking casual. So I think it's so corny, and people say, I'm looking for something serious. It's like, yeah, no shit, dude. You and everybody else, but it has to get to that point. I mean, some people are looking for some strictly dickly, but even guys, if you find someone who's just fucking amazing, sometimes you don't have a choice, right? Sometimes you just like her, right? I mean, I do get that phase where, like, nothing you say or can do or what you say will do right now. Um, nothing you say right now can convince you otherwise, because maybe you're in a grind mode. Maybe like you don't feel like you want a serious relationship right now. Because I know from experience that sometimes like there's some things missing in your life, and you know yeah, women will make you happy temporarily, but there's still issues in your life that you're gonna have to address, whether it's a purpose issue, whether it's a fitness issue, whatever is not correct in your life, you gotta fix those problems first. I think so. To have like a really good relationship. I think so. So my mistake with a few relationships is getting into them knowing that I have areas in my life that need to be addressed and thinking a woman's gonna make me happy. Like I think everybody's done that before, right? First time at the light skin stream, where's the candles and this he's stupid. What are you looking for if you decide if a girl is the one to be next wifey Inu? Oh yes, okay. So I could tell you this verbatim. First of all, I have to be extremely physically attracted to her. Like no ifs, ands, or buts. Like I cannot. If there's some things I do not like, I cannot overlook them. If she doesn't like, I like white teeth. I just do. I like a nice radiant smile and white teeth, and that's unacceptable. Like brush your fucking teeth. That is unacceptable. You'd be surprised how many chicks don't really focus on their dental hygiene. I like that. Cute face. Fitness has to be a part of their everyday life. Not fitness, not for like a phase, but like they have to be like an ex athlete or something. Like they like to work out. Um, I like women with big hips, big ass. I like big butts. I like big butts. Boobs, not too big on, right? But definitely I like colored eyes. It's not a deal breaker. I like colored eyes and like voluminous hair. Like I'm really into that physical wise. I'm into voluminous hair. I really like that. Like a mane, that's sexy to me. Um, so that's for looks, right? That's looks. Nice bright smile, cute little face, nice butt, voluminous hair, that personality wise, because this is where you fucking lose a lot, right? No daddy issues. Had a good relationship with their parents. That's big. And if she didn't, she's worked on herself, right? Um, Fun, outspoken. I think I've dated too many girls who are too reserved. Outspoken in a respectful way, if that makes any sense. Like some chicks are just way too fucking outspoken and like it's annoying. It's like not even fucking, it's like shut the fuck up, you know, like, but like still like the life of a party a little bit. Like I like that shit, right? I like that shit, right? Um, has something going for her, whatever the fuck it is. Maybe she likes to build cups, but she kills it at building cups. Fucking fine, right? That's fucking fine with me. Whatever. She's passionate about something. Um, and feminine and who's a giver, right? Feminine in different ways. You know, maybe she's like super submissive, lets me lead, and is a giver. Like she likes to give, right? In more ways than one, but like a giver attitude. Like for example, let me take you on a date or let me pay for it, right? Like those sorts of things. And that's what I look for in a woman. And that'll be the next wifey you. I'm not opposed to finding someone I'm really into. I'm not. But marriage and stuff is probably not for me for I don't know, maybe forever. I don't know. But my girl is 49. I'm 34. It was good for a while. Definitely some red flags in her insecurities and definitely a problem. Went out with the homie, was back in 10, but the door is locked. Hella toxic. Dude, fuck that shit. Dude, any signs of that shit, I'm out. Maybe I'm not out, but we're not getting in anything long term. You know? That's crazy to me. I dated someone like that though growing up. She has a kid and a fucking husband now, and fucking sorry for that guy. She's not a bad chick, but she's fucking crazy. Like I remember she she broke my bong. She threw it out the wall. She broke my Super Nintendo. She broke all my shit because I went out with some friends that were two guys and we were playing. It was some nerdy shit. But she just didn't want me to go out. She used to get just shit fucking can drunk, and she like broke all my shit. She would like she would hit me like not like beat my ass, but like she would hit my chest like you fucking asshole. You know, girls they don't really hurt you, but they still can because they can hit you, right? But you know you don't really do anything about it. I remember this should have been an OtterBox commercial. I remember I came back one time from hanging out with my friends, and literally my Super Nintendo was everything was broken. I was like, what the fuck? So we started yelling and shit. And I not in those toxic relationships anymore, but I used to, you know, it's fun, you know, it's fun. Dude, those relationships are fun, but it's fucking crazy, right? Now I just don't want to deal with that drama. You can have this fun without that shit. But I remember she was hitting me and breaking my shit, so I grabbed her phone, which had an OtterBox in it. Dude, I threw that shit so hard at the wall, not a thing happened to it. Shout out to OtterBox. This brother wants a unicorn, maybe build cups. I know, right? Right? Build cups. Whatever. At least you're passionate about something. I like girls with daddy issues and low self esteem. I think Roger knows who that is. uh, you know, yeah, I don't like that shit. Or like someone who's like too needy. Like let someone, you know, I don't like needy. I think chicks that are needy as normal because chicks like are needy. They want to know where they fucking stand with you, especially if they like you. Hi, what you doing? You know what I mean? They're like that. But like over craziness is kind of nuts to me. Like Google Maps says it takes 20 minutes to get home. You took 22 minutes. Are you cheating on me? You know, like that kind of shit. Like fuck, you know. I have it on TV for a while I'm writing. What are you writing? Had to pop over for the cups comment. She could build cups. Yeah, I mean, she's passionate about something. You know, passion's nice, man. It's sexy, even in a woman. You know, I know women really love that about guys. They like passionate guys who are going after what they want. They think that's fucking sexy. That's why musicians and movie stars are so sexy to women is because they're probably good looking and two, they're living out their purpose. They're in their purest form. They're performing. They're acting. They're living it up. They're chasing their dreams. They're doing what they want. You know what I mean? That's hot to women. That's hot. They love that shit. Exactly, Racket Club. Yeah, me too. I like that shit, right? Whatever it is, like just go after it. I don't care what it is. Just go after it. You took 2 extra minutes. Who is she? Fuck all that. Yeah, exactly. Some crazy shit. Uh, I don't care what it is. At least you're fucking into it, you know? So I'm not opposed to being in a long-term relationship. I really not. I long-term relationships are nice for a few different reasons. One, you don't have to worry about dating is a lot of work. It is a lot of work. And when you're in a long-term relationship, at least you can get things done. It's just that understand the spark is going to dry. I've been in a few long-term relationships. The spark is going to die. And if there's things that bothered you before when you were infatuated, they're definitely going to bother you now. So whether it's working on yourself or maybe dating someone for the wrong reasons, figure it out. I write novels. You're terrible with. You write now. I've never heard you say anything about novels. Maybe not in my stream. I Miss NFT Queen never ever knew about that. Can I please read one? Can you send me one? What do I got to do? I've never said that ever, not even remotely. That's fucking cool as fuck. What kind of like romance novels? But I'm not opposed to a long term relationship. In fact, I mean, I wouldn't mind, but I honestly suck at long term relationships. Yeah, it's fine, man. It's fine. Maybe you just never, maybe haven't found anybody who knocks your socks off. I've found a few unicorns in my life, but I fucked them up. I fucked them up in my early 20s. I just was too insecure. But I remember one chick in particular, man. Fuck, that was the one that got away, man. Damn. And she had a fat old ass. That might have been 90% of the unicornness. God damn. But she was redheaded, tall, not really tall, but she was like maybe 5, 6, 7, something like that. Colored eyes. And she had the biggest ass. And she was just cool as fuck. Um, she was kind of like a little bit of a feminist chick, but I could tell that when I took the lead and acted like a man, she would gladly follow, you know? Um, so sometimes it's just about acting like a man, you know what I mean? Just act like a fucking man sometimes. Cause the fact is women are, it sucks, but a lot of women are dealing with super feminized guys now, like super feminized pussy ass bitches, you know? And that's a true thing. And so what do you want them to do? Like sometimes women have to act like the men, you know? Women have to act like the men. And it sucks because they don't want to act like the men. They don't want to be the ones wearing the pants. Maybe they say they do. I don't know. Some women like to dominate, right? I just feel like that I just feel like she was in yeah. I'm not sure if Roger. Oh yeah, Roger knew who that was. Fuck man, she was the one, bro. But hey, it happens, right? I mean, there's no one. I don't think there's any one. Maybe there is, but I can't imagine there is. Even Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce, so maybe you're not so different. We're all not so different, right? I'm 4'11", Jay. I like I do like that body type. I like the tall, slender with a big ass. But I don't it's not like I don't like short girls. I fucking dated plenty of short. I think the shortest girl I dated was like literally 5 foot flat. Um I why I wouldn't follow you on Insta, Lemo? I only have my writer account. Well, can I see your book? Do you have anything? DM me some shit. DM me a website. Yeah, what's wrong with short girls? I didn't say I didn't like short girls. I mean, short girls can get it too, right? But if I had an ideal type, so some girls don't like short guys, but sometimes they'll meet a short guy. They just they like him for some reason. That's a struggle bus for guys. Being super short, that is a struggle bus. Being under 6 foot, but there's a lot of small guys who pull fucking chicks. They just do. So I love the shorties. Now how I'm coming, not how I'm coming. Like what? And bless her soul. I'm busting through walls like the Kool-Aid man. You're fucking stupid. You're fucking stupid, Jay. But yeah, I mean, but definitely what's big for me mostly is just personality because dude, she's fucking just because she has a fat old muff, bro. And she's fucking hot. If she's batshit crazy, then what's the fucking point? You're gonna get tired of her anyways. You want someone you can fucking hang out with and have a good time and like joke about shit. Like if you have a dark sense of humor and you like laugh at like some fucked up shit, you got to date someone who's the same way. I had a friend who like we grew up not politically correct at all, but then he dates someone who's like super politically correct and like we couldn't even all hang out together because I'd say like some fucked up shit because it's not like I'm hateful towards a person or group. It's just the way we joke. It's funny. Fucking live a little. It's dark humor, and you date someone who's like, "That's not funny. That's not how fucking boring, right? Why would you date that person? Because you're scared of not getting any other fucking ass? No, don't put up with that shit. Go find someone who has your same personality, who's not gonna fucking be like I'm talking to someone that has the same fucking sense of humor. I could say whatever and she's young. The same non-politically correct shit, and she doesn't get all Alexandria Cortez on my ass. She just like she fucking. It's like it's funny, haha. Move on. Like it's fun. She talks some shit about some fucked up. It's like you want someone you could jive with just because she's hot, or maybe she has daddy issues, you know. Maybe she's really needy or crazy, It's like, dude, a little bit of crazy is okay because everyone's a little crazy, but that like extreme, like why put up with that? Because she has a nice ass, or because she's hot, or because you feel like you can't get anyone else? Like, dude, stop having that mindset. When I got in the fight, I got home at 10 p.m. to her house with the doors locked and all my clothes thrown outside, all because I didn't respond to her for 3 hours. Everyone says to leave her, but love her. Why are you putting up with that? You're fucking 10 years younger than her. Fuck that shit, Jay. She must fuck like a champ or something, bro. She must be a beast. I bet you guys have some crazy ass makeup sex after that, huh? But is it worth it having your clothes thrown out because you didn't text her back? What if you get fucking busy? Damn. Not worth it. Not worth it. I'm 6 feet, but not lacking though. Hey, I snap you like a Slim Jim. Jalen, y'all still together? Yeah, fuck that shit, bro. Oh, come on. We do be dark. Yeah. Right, Roger? Like, even me and Roger had a conversation about this. Like, dude, fucking world is all pussified. You can't say anything like slightly offensive without someone like, oh, did you just assume this or like something along those lines? You know what I mean? It's like fucking god damn. I'm short but thick as fuck. Thick indeed. That's thick with two C's, Bree. Bree chill. Shia Chabab, yo shit. Rodney, you got me weak. Forgot what I even said, but that shit. You still going to Kelly this summer? Well, usually it's because the sex is wild. That girl who break all my shit, bro, she could ride dick like a champ. That's a big deal for me. That's a big deal for me. To be tearing that shit up, boy. So I get it. I know. I understand. But damn, it's definitely a deal breaker. Like if you can't joke with someone, like why be in a relationship where you feel like a fucking like you have to walk on eggshells all the time because your fucking girlfriend's sensitive as fuck or your boyfriend's a little sensitive bitch. Like why? Why be in that relationship? Why? Why? What are you getting out of it? Some ass occasionally and some company? Just be alone. Fuck it. It's probably easier. You know, I'm trying to slide like old boy from The Incredibles. you know, fuck. Yeah, that girl who was crazy as fuck, she could ride some dick. He sucked the skin off that shit too, bro. I know, but it's not worth it long term. Ain't nothing like those girls who are crazy in the bed. Yeah, some are dead fish too, right? We're all a little different. Some guys bust in 2 seconds. Some guy have micro dicks. Sex is weird, right? Sex is strange. I feel bad for women because literally you could be having the best time and that guy could whip down his pants and have a little fucking little dinger or maybe like a huge wiener but last 2 seconds. Like it's women, you're fucking rolling the dice with that shit, right? I think that's why when women find good dick they cling on to it, they cling on to that good dick. I can't take the mental strain for the long term. Yeah, I mean, I love dark humor too. I'm 31. I think everyone in our age, like we grew up with like movies that were kind of like not politically correct, but now they are. So I don't know. The crazy motherfuckers have the best. True. Also, chicks that can't flirt, like no go, like the ones that think someone should be winning while flirting. Think that someone should be winning while flirting. Yeah, some girls have no game. Like the dating app Bumble, like some chicks have no game. Like they just say, "Hey, no game," but they don't have to have game, especially if they're attractive. They don't need game. So why develop game when you don't need game? What's the point? It's like if you don't need something, then why fucking who cares? Girls don't like big dicks. They don't like fucking elephantitis cocks. They like big dicks. Yes. They just like huge ass fucking things that look. Sometimes the average size in the United States is 5 inches or 5.5 inches. So I think it's just we watch a lot of porn that guys are distorted and they get like self-conscious on themselves. So just know how to use that shit. Look, if you have a fucking micro baby dick that's like half the size of your pinky, I don't know what to tell you. That's rough. But maybe get better at something else, you know? Maybe learn how to eat pussy better or whatever, you know? But that's rough. But there's so many things you can do like to increase stamina. One thing is you got to stop watching porn. Guys, stop watching porn. Like it'll make like sex with like different encounters and stuff like that is a little it'll make it better. Porn really fucks you up, you know. It makes you seem like sex and intimacy is a certain way and it's not. Like sex and intimacy is different than opening your phone up, seeing some fucking ass, whatever you typed in, because you can do that. Um, and then on Rice, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, Jay? Um, you know, it's not opening up your phone and seeing some big booty bitch and then, whipping your dick out and waxing off to a screen for 2 minutes and you're done. That's not sex. That's not romance. That's not intimacy. Intimacy is like the little dance you do throughout, not really dancing, but like the little dance you do throughout the night when you meet someone and you're touching and you get them home and you're kissing, you get closer to each other over the night. That's sex and intimacy, right? And you don't want to get all that to last 2 minutes in the fucking bed unless you're trying to beat your personal best every time, you know. But there's many resources out there to help you get better and last longer in bed. You just have to do them. Like I wasn't iron cock from the beginning, right? But I have some friends who are just straight iron cock. Like I have friends who like, dude, I cannot bust. It's like, well, good for you. You know, you cannot bust. I had to train my body to. Like, it's like you want to be able to bust, right? But the porn can do that too. You can become desensitized, you know. So I love submissive BDSM. Nice, bro. Above average, bros. Let's go. Hey, hell yeah. What's your opinion on rice? What do you mean on rice? I hear different things. What do you mean? What do you mean, Jay Linda? What do you mean? Like as a food? It's great. I like rice. I don't eat too much of it, but my special ones, brie, I don't expect no 10 minutes, shot 5 minutes top. Well, like it depends. I mean, it depends, right? I think there was a study that women like sex, like was it between 10 to like or 15 like 30 minutes. Like that's a sweet spot, right? Some people fuck all night. I had some neighbors that used to live me above me in Portland that literally fuck for like fucking 30 minutes straight pound town, right? Great. Maybe you're the type of guy who likes to fucking throw on some slow jams and fucking do some deep dick action, nice and slow. Whatever you're into, you can train your body to do that. You gotta put the work in. Um, but you gotta last longer than a few minutes. Women are complicated, man. Like you're not gonna get a woman off a bunch of times just fucking her in 2 minutes. I mean, if you know the person you're with, like how to get them off, right? Maybe 5 minutes is all you need, but if you're out with a rando, obviously you're not going to be fucking munching her box if you're out with a rando. If you feel so compelled to munch a box of a rando, well, obviously, foreplay is great. You don't have to use your mouth, you can use your hands and shit like that too. But all night emu after the first nut though. How long I want it depends on the guy. Well, why are you fucking a guy you don't want anyways? My friend do is ram oh boy and make them gasp, but I never let them catch their air. Jayhawk. Hell no, you get ants in your legs and the sweat down your hell, your crack now. Bro, throw the AC on, bro. I don't know fucking know. She has to be worth it though. She has to be worth it though. Yeah, I mean, obviously. But I don't know what it is. For me, it's like a game to me. Like I just want to fucking dude, my goal, and it seems kind of fucking crazy. My goal is if I'm fucking someone and we never see each other again, I want her to be thinking about me when she's fucking her husband. I know it sounds crazy, but that's kind of a weird competitive thing. You know what I mean? So that's how I feel. That's how I feel. You want that fucking nastier shit. You know what I mean? Throw on some fucking slow jams. Fucking slow jams. Make a candle going. You know what I mean? Get some music. You know what I mean? I got colored lights up in this bitch, so put on the blue light or the red light. You know what I mean? That is my goal. I want her. She's gonna marry Scott in 5 years because Scott has a great job. Whatever. Wears khakis all the time, maybe dungarees, and Asics. Goes to the zoo, really good with the family, but just can't hold it down in the bedroom. When Scott's getting his monthly ass, because that's all they're going to be doing it once a month, when she's banging Scott, I want her to be thinking that one time Rodney plowed the fuck out of her to some slow jams. I know. That's what like makes you fired up. Yeah. This motherfucker said slow jams, love blue light, red light. That's some true 90s babies. You know what I'm talking about, Jay. If you guys need a slow jam playlist, hit me up. I got one for you. I want to be that all-time high on the charts. So I'm saying, bro, so many guys, dude, so many guys are just like, like they just want to fuck all fat. Dude, fucking slow down. Heat that shit up. God damn. Look at you can get to the pounding later. You gotta warm that shit up, dude. You gotta warm that shit up. Even if she doesn't know she likes to be fucked slow, she likes to be fucked slow. You know what I mean? You gotta show her she does, And then you can pound out, obviously you can pound out later and stuff like that. But take your time, man. Take your time. Don't be such in a rush. I know that if you're in a relationship and stuff, you can't always fucking fuck for 30 minutes every time, But I'm saying, if you're making it special, if it's a special night, make it special. Sometimes you got to get a quickie in, you know. I say the pounding for the fourth quarter. Hey, get it in there, bro. Yeah, don't gotta go fast. Slow down and enjoy it. Have some fun. Yeah, man, relax. Fucking give her something to remember, bro. Fucking charm her pants off, bro. I think it's a fun game to me. It's like it's nice. Because that's what every chick wants. They want a love story, right? They want a fucking romantic love story. You don't have to be with them forever, but it's a romantic love story. You met him on a dating website or met him out or met him through mutual friends. You got to the point, you made a date, you led things, right? You had fun, you played pool or whatever, you had some drinks, you had some food, and she ended up at your house. She's like, I had no clue I was gonna end up back at his house. And then you fucked the shit out of her. Come on. She's gonna be fucking calling her girlfriends. Oh my god, I met this guy. Blah blah. Dude, women talk too. Like you're gonna fucking know about it. You'll be fucking a fan favorite amongst with her friends. Um, you'll be a fan favorite. Women tell each other everything, bro. I'm telling you. Especially if they're like real girls. I remember I was dating one chick in Portland for like I think this is like my only girlfriend in Portland. I forget. I think so though. And we all went out and we met a bunch of like Irish guys, like straight foreign, right? And so there's this like tall, handsome Irish guy. He was a good looking dude, right? Um and so of course I went home with my chick, but her friend went home with this Irish guy. And so I don't know what happened. I'm like, okay, maybe they fucked or whatever, right? But he was like super charming all night. But then so we're laying in bed and her friend calls her, like FaceTimes her in the morning, and I'm fucking, laying butt ass naked with her in the bed. And her friend is FaceTiming us. And she told us about the whole situation that went down. Apparently, this fucking guy, like, first of all, he smelled bad, she said. Was rubbing against her and busted before his clothes even got off. And so then he slept on the floor next to her while she slept on the couch. How fucking awkward. How awkward. Or one girl that I'm dating right now, one girl that I'm dating right now, told me about a situation recently, and we're not official, so I can do what I want, like whatever. But she told me she was at something, and there's some mutual guy friend, and like he's like the short little guy, I guess, like the short little white dude, and I guess he was like trying to come on to her, and he was like tickling her back and touching her ankles and like weird shit, you know. You know what I mean? So to me, that shit's funny and corny, So women talk, man. Women talk. Rodney, wait, was same. Don't make it to the some don't make it to the fourth though. You got to practice. Hey, look, if you're having a problem, if you're having a problem being a weak nut, you need to do Kegels, 300 a day, 5 times a week. If that seems like a lot to you, well, fuck it. You don't want to improve. And then you need to practice like you want to perform. You need to be fucking beating your dick for at least 30 minutes, not to porn, to your imagination, right? To imagination. And then you need to, if you're beating your dick for 30 minutes, you need to do this. I know it sucks. It's a hard work every time. You're never going to do quick nuts ever. You getting a nut off in 2 minutes is done. Until you can last long in the bed, you busting quick nuts is done because you're training your body to bust quick nuts to porn. It's going to fuck your sex life up. Some guys, it doesn't matter, but a lot of guys have problems with this. You gotta practice like you perform, right? So you're home and need some songs away from class. And I'm gonna put some Papa Roach and we see suffocation. Nah, I put R&B on, dude. Fuck that shit. I don't care what anybody says. I'm not fucking no country music. I fuck to I want to fuck to. Okay, gonna put this Papa Roach on. This motherfucker. Papa Roach just make dudes turn into jackrabbits. Don't be a jack. You can be a jackrabbit too, but some guys are just jackrabbits. We're like, oh shit, that happened to me. Lol, I'm doling, but it still made that gummy word. Do the girls you date get told about us? What do you mean? Do the girls you date get told about us? I don't tell them about my channel until like I'm okay with them. I don't tell them about it because I don't know. It's only a matter of time. I know that some are probably watching that, or not probably not this specifically, but they watch my cryptocurrency channel probably. You know, Yoni eggs. Yeah, I heard about that, Bree. Um, I try not to mix those two because people are crazy. Where's the link? I got you right now. I'll send you a link right now, baby. I got you. So you got to do Kegels 300 a day. So this guy has a good one here. Let me show you this one. Multiple orgasms for men. Coach Corey Wayne talks about this one. He's very good. There's a bunch of people that talk about it, but I like Coach Corey Wayne because he describes it the best. But pretty much, so for multiple orgasms for men, when you're having multiple orgasms, it's not you're not going to bust every time you have an orgasm. You can do it, but not every time. You're just going to get the feeling of having an orgasm without busting. And pretty much what you do is like once you get close to climax, you tighten your PC muscles, and literally, it's like busting a nut without busting a nut. You know what I mean? Um, so Kegels, all you have to do. Let me send you this on the Kegels exercise for men. Here, it's the Mantak Chia guy. I mean, what he recommends though, I don't really do it that much. He recommends not busting. Look at if I'm fucking, I'm busting. He recommends not doing it. That's one thing I don't follow from him. But the Kegel 300 a day is important, and he talks about numbing your wiener so that you don't bust so quick, so you're not so sensitive to everything. But I think that if you beat off for 30 minutes, you get that sensitivity away. You're teaching your body not to nut. And if you feel like if you start beating off in the first 2 minutes, you feel like you have to nut, you need to fucking have some self control for all 30 minutes. And you don't nut until the last 30 minutes is up. I know it's going to suck, but you got to do the work, right? But there's the link for that. You're welcome. And there's different Kegel exercises. Like I could just the ones from this girl are cool. But the reason why I like, and I'll put it here because she's pretty good too. The reason why I like his is because it's just 300. There's no like circuit. Like this bitch wants you to hold it for 10 seconds and all kinds of shit. It's another one for Kegels, which are great, but I'd rather just do 300 squeezes a day. 300 because it's just 300. You don't have to do it. Hold it for 10 seconds, rest for a minute. Like 300, everyone can count to 300. Well, at least maybe you can count to 20 or however many times that is, or 50 fucking what, 6 times, right? So Yonigs are great for a lot of things. You can use them to make Kegel more effective, wearing and during the day, like she's doing. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, women have stuff too, right? Damn, damn, you got that grip. Yeah, Kegels make it so you can control your orgasms a little more, and you have a stronger pelvic floor, which is good, right? But it's a muscle. You have to work it out like everything else. But that paired with the beating off for 30 minutes, you don't have to beat off every day. You don't have to bust a nut every day. Maybe every other day, or maybe 4 times a week. But you got to make sure 3 times a week. But you got to make sure that you're not busting before 30 minutes, so you train your body. I love the Lush 3 that it's fun in public to have and wear in public. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, whatever you're into, man. Fuck. Experiment. Experiment. Whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote, you know? You guys want to do me a favor, click that like button, subscribe to the channel if you like it here. We're at 98 subscribers. Nice. Whatever floats your boat or finds your lost remote. You know, but I bet Rodney keyboard sticky as fuck. Nah, I don't watch porn, bro. Can't be sticky. We found your lost remote. We did. Remember that? I did lose my remote to my surround sound. You get some homework. You're gonna be amazed at what your body is capable of. It's insane. It's literally life changing. It's insane. It's insane. Like, cause I was a little too pump chump in high school. I wasn't iron cock from the beginning. I just wasn't. I just wasn't iron cock. But you know, you gotta practice. Go find Mullen. um, yeah, you gotta practice how you want to perform, right? But yeah, I mean, it's funny how women just talk all the time, right? I mean, one of the biggest mistakes I made growing up, and I'll never forget this, is like, why you always tell your mom everything, or why you always tell your friends everything? Their friends are gonna know everything. Just know that. That's just chicks. Their friends are gonna know everything. Sorry, that's how women are. Mullen ain't emo, but it would be cool if you can hold if you can lay some pipe, then all her friends are gonna know that you can lay pipe, right? Mullen ain't emo. She can't get all this me. I want to get a demonic ass soul and enter that realm. Oh my God, Jayhog. You know, Jay over here struggling. I know he just needs to rub one out real quick. Literally, the thirst this guy keeps up in these streams is impressive. It's it is impressive. It's literally thirst on fucking 100 all the time. It's impressive. It's literally impressive. Um, I'm at work, motherfuckers. What are you doing at work? Impeccable. Yeah, chicks literally they blab everything to their friends and their family. So get used to it, deal with it. It's not a big deal. I can't wait to see the icons for this stream. Dude, it's gonna take me a while to get monetized, bro. I mean, I need 1,000 subscribers, and then after you get monetized, it takes a while to get approved and all kinds of shit. So it's gonna be a while. And then these live streams right now don't count until people rewatch them. So keep that in mind. So all this time I'm spending right now live doesn't count towards watch hours. It only counts when people watch them later. So unfortunately, it sucks. All right, guys, I'm out of here though. I'm gonna make a quick crypto video before the game, and then I'm gonna probably stream tonight. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. So on the crypto channel. So, guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We did a long stream tonight. Hopefully, I can help you guys out with some stuff. If you guys have any topics you want to talk about, follow me on Twitter. Links in the description to my Twitter, or DM me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. You know, if you have a nice ass out there, send me a picture of your ass. Just kidding, dudes. Please don't send me no fucking asses. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you guys. You guys are actually the best community ever. Obviously, everyone here is from the crypto channel, so um, yeah. Talk to you guys later. Have a fantastic night. Go Warriors. Fuck the Celtics. Roger, have a fantastic night, buddy.